Greetings, gamers! It is I, Gamer Monster, and today I want to take a long overdue look at Goddess of Genesis S, a game which for me ended up being a bit of a surprise hit. It's a bit of a surprise because at first I wasn't even going to pick up the game at all. And that was for two main reasons. First off, as a Christian, I really don't like it when games use the name Lucifer in a positive light. But I mean, I know it's a fantasy setting. It's fiction, and obviously it wasn't a deal breaker because, well, I'm playing the game. However, the other thing that made me a little hesitant was they have a bit of a funky summon system, which I'll get into the details of that when a little bit later. Right now, let's get into the game itself, just so that way you all can see what kind of a game this is and everything, and whether or not it might be for you. The heart of really any gacha game is going to be the combat, so let's do that first. I'm going to hop into one of the elite stages, one of the new ones I haven't done yet, so to be able to show you guys everything. So let's jump in. All right, the first thing you'll notice is that each stage has a special condition that if you complete, you get a bonus reward. In this case, I have to defeat the angel slime within 3 turns, and these suckers are immune to AoE, so I have to actually target it. But if I do so, I will get some bonus star stones. All right. Here's my main team. You get 5 main characters in the team, but you also notice on the side here get 3 characters that you could assign as support characters. You can't use them first turn, but from turn 2 onward, you can use their special abilities, and they help earn you energy, which is how you use your abilities, which we'll get into that in just a second here. So go ahead and get started. Turn auto off. You've seen this kind of combat before. It's pretty typical. It's turn-based. Each character has a basic attack, a special skill, and an ultimate, and they can guard. Certain skills have cooldowns, certain skills require energy to cast, and you rejuvenate energy based off of your support characters each turn. In addition to that, some of the unique things that this game has is certain characters can have combined attacks or synergy attacks. Like you'll see my Artemis here, if she does her basic attack, she'll combine it with my Chang'e, and they'll both do some extra damage. There's also synergy attacks, which are special ultimates basically for 2 characters combined. And you can get bonuses based on the elements of your team as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn ability animations on so you guys can see some of the ultimates and let auto do its thing. Oh, wait a minute. I just about forgot. I got to get rid of that angel slime. So after this animation here, we'll turn auto back off so I can go ahead and target that sucker, get rid of it, and then we'll let that auto play it out for the rest of the time. So, okay. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yeah, see I did that combined attack right there. It's for extra damage, which is good. Okay, so the angel slime is gone. Now I can just turn it on auto and let it go the rest of the way. See some of the ultimate animations here for my characters, which are pretty cool. This is Merlin, who is like the centerpiece of my team, because every time one of my other characters does an AoE ability, she gets to do an extra attack. Okay, we've seen that one already, so we'll skip that. Chang'e here is my healer. She also has this ultimate ability which allows her to put a lantern which takes hits for me. That's nice. Okay, we've seen hers as well. So. Oh no, that was I skipped it. That was the special sync attack, but all right. And there you have it. Combat as usual. You get the 3 stars. In this case, for winning the battle, no one died and winning within 8 turns. And I got my event reward. And then each stage gives you goodies as well, like normal. And as you fill up your stars, you have other bonus treasures that you can get, and each next act requires a certain amount of stars to be able to unlock, especially in normal modes here. To get to my the next act in normal mode, I need 505 total stars, which is why the elite stages are so important. In any case, in addition to the campaign, this game has a plethora of other modes as well. You'll find in challenges here. Most of these are kind of like your resource grinds and everything. Astral Shore can earn you some gear, as well as the items required to strengthen your gear. Slime Trove gives you gold. Grand Cook-Off gives you basically XP pots. It's food in this game. Phantom of the Opera gives you stuff to increase the affinity of your characters, which we'll show. Arcane Trial is kind of like a labyrinth mode. Dream Chronicle is kind of like a tower mode. And as you can see, I haven't even unlocked Elemental Tower, but what I understand is it requires you to use teams of mono elements. In addition to that, there's also modes that are only unlocked at certain times. Grand Archives gives you materials to upgrade your perks, which I'll go over in a minute. Joint Strike gives you just kind of some basic, gives you gold and some basic level up stuff. And then you have United Battle and Universal Arena. United Battle is it's a 2v2 PvP mode where you're teamed up with somebody else. Universal Arena is just basically it's an arena mode, but against like everybody all at once. It's a way to earn some extra shards, but these are things that you can only do at certain times. And then of course there's also events. Currently there is a Archangel's Visit, which is a kind of a challenge type mode. All right, but the heart of this game, at least in my opinion, and what I find as very enjoyable is hero progression. So let's take a look, because there's several different aspects to your heroes. Obviously, each hero has their own abilities. You'll have a talent, which is your passive, your basic attack, skill, and your ultimate. And then each character will have a support ability, and then certain characters will have synergy attacks as well. And you have your stats like normal. In this game, it's pretty average. Hit points, intelligence or strength is basically your attack stat. Intelligence for magic, strength for physical. Then you have your physical defense, magical defense, and your speed, and as well as a bunch of substats as well. Substats are good in RPGs. Okay. You can awaken your characters. It's required materials, and as you awaken, you gain extra stats, as well as you improve your abilities. Then you have gear. Gear has rarity and grades, and the top gear, the SSR gear, can also have unique abilities as well. And then on top of that, certain gear will, like this helmet piece right here, will also have a trait associated with it, which gives an extra stat. So that's something else to keep in mind. Then there are artifacts. Artifacts are special gems that give you more stats, as well as when you combine certain ones together, you can get extra bonus abilities here, like this Fearless Roar, where I do 40% extra damage to characters who have 50% or more hit points. And then finally you have perks. You can equip one perk at a time, and the perk gives you an ability as well as extra stats, all based on how far you've progressed on the perk tree. Whew. So that's all stuff to consider, as well as your average, increasing your star level, which increases your abilities and gives you bonuses. So, with all that, all that different progression that you can have for the characters, it really helps to allow you to build out a cool team. Find good synergies, add abilities that work well with each other. Like the team I've created here is basically based all around Merlin. like I was saying before, every time one of her teammates does an AoE ability, she hits for a smaller AoE ability. And so I've packed my team with a whole bunch of characters to support that. As well as I've made sure to have both light and dark elements, so that way I got both damage reduction and damage increase bonuses. The only one I'm missing now is currently my tank is an earth element, and I need to switch her out for Joan, which is a light element tank, but I don't have her yet. So I'm working on getting her, and once I can do that, then I will my team will be complete. There is PvP in the game. You have regular arena, which you do your challenges and you get points, you get ranks, and I've been defeated a couple times because my rank has gone down. I was in master, but that's all right. You get first time rewards for hitting ranks, and then you get daily rewards for whatever rank you're on, as well as you get stars, you can get these little bonus chests each day. And the World Arena, like I said, is a special arena mode that you can only do at certain times, but you can end up getting some extra bonuses for that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Guild is an important part of this game. Not only does, just having access to people to play with, for multiplayer not only is that good, but being a part of a guild gives you several different bonuses. First off, you have this guild ability board here that you can fill out. And you can basically, these are stats that you just get to add to all your characters. In addition to that, guilds have their own special events, like Guild War is currently on. And then you have this Dark Gate here, which you can make attacks on each day. And as you do so, you get points and you get more rewards. And then the guild itself, as your seal level increases, gets more rewards. And if you complete it, your guild, everybody in your guild gets more rewards. More rewards, more rewards. As well as you get access to the guild shop, which has great bonuses like extra Destiny tarot cards, which is for summoning, and then these materials that you can just basically buy outright for awakening. All right, so now it's time we got to what the other possible issue was, and that's summoning. Most games have basically two levels of summoning. Some sort of like normal summon, which this game has with your friendship summon. These are just you use regular tarot cards for this. This game, however, is nice that you can actually get SR characters out of your normal summon. Can't get SSR, but skip that. See, I just got a copy of one of my SR characters and got extra shards for it, as well as gear as well. Then you have your kind of your premium type summons, which in this game require Destiny Tarot. Most games kind of end there. This game, however, has one more level. Genesis Tarot cards. See all these raid up banners? They require Genesis Tarot cards. And Genesis Tarot cards are hard to come by. You can get them in events. They do give them away for free for events. And as you level up your account, you'll get some for free as well. But other than that, you gotta buy them in the shop. I do not know why companies do this to themselves. I guarantee you there was a bunch of players who saw this or heard about this and just went, nope. Now, in the end, it ends up not being as bad as it seems at first glance. And I'll explain why. But the fact that there's this kind of this perception wall that this company decided to put up for no good reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. However, the reason why it doesn't end up being too bad is that this game has a pity system. It doesn't ever tell you this anywhere, so I kind of had to find out the hard way after I'd spent a whole bunch of my Destiny tarots. But basically, for every 5 multiples, you're guaranteed an SSR. That's 50 single summons. Now, this is true across both your Destiny summons and your Genesis summons. So in other words, to make the most out of these rate up banners, you basically want to spend 49 Destiny tarots on the regular summon here, and then you'll spend 1 of your Genesis tarot on one of the rate up banners, and you're guaranteed that SSR from the rate up banner. And the rate ups on the banners are really good. They're an 80% chance to get the highlighted character or characters. And if you don't get them the first time, you're guaranteed to get them the second time. So, as long as you play, pull wisely using your Destiny Tarot cards, you can use your Genesis Tarot cards to great effect to get the characters you want from the rate up banners. So as I said, it's not that awful. I did not know this at first, and so I just spent my Destiny Tarot cards like crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it worked out in the end. I've gotten a bunch of good characters and everything, but in the end, you don't have to just throw away your your Genesis Tarot cards and just hope for the best. Well, I guess I should also mention this game does have a battle pass like most games. I actually have some collection to do here. Go ahead and get my points right away. And looks like I've gotten myself a next reward. I have not bought the paid version. I didn't keep up enough with it. I'm only at level 11, as you can see, out of 50. So, and only 10 days left. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying that. But all in all, the game ends up being a lot of fun, at least in my opinion. I like all the character progression, and turn-based combat is my style anyway. So even though that may not be innovative, it is at least enjoyable. The game offers plenty of challenge. Some of the events are really hard, so there's a good sense of progression, and I really like that. And so far, the game's been updated pretty regularly, as you can see. I mean, some of these events are just, basically, like this is not really an event as much as it is just extra rewards for spending money. But there's a whole bunch of stuff to do right now, including this little golden moment mini game, which I've already done for the day, that gives you just extra rewards. So, but that does it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And as usual, if you like the video, be sure and give me a big fat thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more. And until next time, laters.